What's up, everybody? Welcome for day one of live every day in February. I'm by myself tonight, as you can see. It's kind of weird because you can kind of see behind the scenes of I am looking at myself in it's like a person. The screen is my friend tonight. Hey, I hope you're doing well. Hey, if you check it out in the description, the question I wanted to ask today, and this isn't going to be a long live. Not all these lives are going to be long. Those of you that jumped on last night, thank you. Interviewed my wife. Man, I just loved it. It was so fun. She's awesome. So go check that out. It'll be up on the YouTube here very, very soon. We edit them down so it's not as long and that stuff, but it's still up on Facebook, and the live is still up on YouTube as well. So you go check that out. Hope everybody's doing well. So the question was, what is your favorite food that you know shouldn't be your favorite food? So kind of what sparked this question, we just had dinner. It's 8:14 p.m. as I am live, and we just had dinner, and I got like chicken and salad, and it was good. But the kids got Chick-fil-A, and it was like, oh my gosh, that's the first time I've smelled Chick-fil-A in a long time. And I was like, dang, Chick-fil-A smells good. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of funny. So it kind of sparked I'm curious. Let me know in the comments, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Facebook, what is your favorite food that you know shouldn't be your favorite food? Or maybe it's just like me. Like Chick-fil-A is not my favorite food, but for some reason, man, that smell just hit different. It hit different tonight. And it wasn't even like the food. It was like something about the fried smell. And I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, let me know in the comments if you're on here. Hey, glad you guys are spending a little bit of time with us today. Have you guys heard of this thing, ChatGPT? If you've heard of ChatGPT, let me know. If you use ChatGPT, let me know. Let me know if you use ChatGPT. Pizza as of late for me. I know, Megan, you and I both. Thank you, honey, for being on here. I appreciate that. Your support means a lot to me. You know what I should do, Megan? No, I won't do it. Never mind. I'll ask you first, and then maybe tomorrow I can do it. We still got 28 days, so or 27 days now. This is day one. So if you're jumping on, say hey, say hi. Heart is on too. Hi, Heart. Love you, son. You need to be getting ready for bed. As of now, Norman has school tomorrow, so that'll be awesome. Anyways, have you guys heard of ChatGPT? I love this thing. So I thought, if you don't know what ChatGPT is, let me see if I can pull this up here. There it is. Okay. So ChatGPT, literally, if you just Google ChatGPT, it'll take you in, and it's pretty self-explanatory. All right, so questions you can ask it, I don't know, I did this the other day. What are some great podcast questions? Boom. And watch this. This is crazy. It puts all this stuff in here. It takes a second to say, here's some questions, blah, 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 and you guys can read this. What inspired you to start your journey? I mean, check this out. This is absolutely crazy. Now, preachers, if you're a preacher and you watch this, I'm not telling you to use this to write your messages, but what a phenomenal start. Give me here we go. Write me a 3-point sermon on righteousness. Okay? Boom. Let's see what it says. Here's a 3-point sermon. Understanding. Look at this. Now, don't take this. If you're a preacher, don't get up there and just read this. But wow, what a cool tool to help you find things, or if you're looking for something to post on social media, maybe. Look at this. Isn't this crazy? Live a righteous life. And I'm not endorsing this. I haven't read this. So if it's off theologically, but the ChatGPT is just so cool, man. It's really, really neat. Or, maybe you want to post a quote or something. Show me famous quotes by Martin Luther King. How about that? since it actually is the first day of Black History Month. February is Black History Month. Here are some famous quotes by Martin Luther King Jr. I have a dream. Yeah. Come on, man. So anyways, I thought that was cool. If you haven't checked that out, it sounds like super scary because of it's AI, AI, and we think of like robots are going to take over the world or something, but it's actually, look, it's still writing. You can see it in my screen there. That's funny. So check it out. It's actually a very useful tool. Some of the AI stuff that's coming out is pretty crazy. So, again, all these lives aren't going to be long. But I did want to share something with you real quick. So the other day, and I always want to be inspiring table talk, bring something to the table, and it's not always deep, but something that happened to me just, last week. I dropped the kids off from school. That's what it was. I dropped the kids off from school. To school. I was driving back to my house, and this guy's walking like this massive dog. Like it's this huge dog. And so I'm looking at this dog because it's a cool looking dog, Well, the dog stops and has to do his business, right? You know what I'm saying? He has to do his business. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. And so this guy's walking down our street, and he gets up on the neighbor's yard, and this dog just does his business, and it's a big dog, and it was big business. I don't know how else to say that. Big dog, big business. And I remember just thinking oh my gosh, how does he let his thing shut down? But so I restarted it, and we're back. I'm not sure what just happened. So I apologize for that. But so I was telling you, so this guy, I'm coming home from dropping the kids off to school. This guy's walking his big dog, and I'm checking out his big dog. He's walking down the street. It's time for his big dog to do big business. And he does his big business in the neighbor's yard. Okay. And so we have a dog, and I mean, I'm like, if you're going to have a dog, take care of the dog, right? I mean, maybe that's just me. I don't know. If you don't want to take care of it, don't have a dog. So I'm thinking, oh, surely this guy's going to pick up the big business in the neighbor's yard. And all right. And so I'm like, what in the world? And again, it just happened again. I don't know what's happening, but we're going to finish this live, dang it. And so I'm like, this guy surely is going to pick this up, and he doesn't. And he walks off towards the park. And I'm like, okay, this is crazy. And I let this. So I get home, and I'm all and I know this is stupid. Maybe you guys are more mature than I am, but I'm like, oh, I can't believe this guy, Megan, he did this and he did that and blah, blah. And it bothered me, even though it was so stupid. I'm like, don't have a dog if you don't. And, I mean, maybe I'm the other one that reacts to stupid things like that sometimes, but so I react this way. Right. And I go on with my day, and then I go on a prayer drive every morning. And so I'm coming back from my prayer drive, and I drive by the yard, and the thing is gone, right? So the big business that was left in the yard is gone. And it was I just had a moment of, and I'll just tell you what I wrote down, because I wrote down something after that. It was, you don't know the whole story. You don't always know the whole story of everything. Let me pull it up right here. You don't know the whole story, so don't judge by a snapshot. So instantly, when I drove back by, and I hope this story makes sense because we got cut off a few times, but I drive back by, the big business is gone, right? And I'm all mad because this guy left it. Well, he walks to the park. Well, guess what's in the park? There are stations with dog bags. And so it hit me oh, I've done that before, where I have not had a bag with me, and I've gone to the park, got a bag, and came and picked it back up. And I remembered that, and I was just like, oh my gosh, maybe this dude just did the same thing. And I'm over here oh man, I can't believe he did that. And actually let it take emotional energy from me, right? And so that's what I wrote down. You don't know the whole story, so don't judge by a snapshot. And so that's just something that happened to me the other day that I thought, hey, for this live, and I'll share some stuff like this, but for this live, I thought I'd share that as like, don't judge by a snapshot. Like, just because you have a apparently negative interaction with somebody, or just because somebody does something or didn't do something for you, you don't always know the whole story. Like, the part of that story that I most likely didn't see was that he went to the park and on his way back, he picked the business up, right? So I'm kind of like, what would our world look like if we gave everybody the benefit of the doubt? Now, I'm not saying get taken advantage of and all of that stuff, but what if we just assume that everybody woke up trying to be the best that they could be? And we don't know the whole story, and so we shouldn't judge, and we definitely shouldn't lose our emotional energy on that. And so, I don't know. I thought I'd share that with you guys today. I thought I'd share some Chat GPT on this day one of 28 lives. And so, if there's something that you would like to see, maybe there's something that you're like, hey, this would be cool if we did this. I was going to drink coffee every time, but oh my gosh, I drank all of that coffee. Last night, my wife and I had a colada, which is a Cuban espresso. And, dude, I was up till like 2 o'clock because I drank 2 cups of it. And that's the stuff, man. It's like jet fuel, And so I was like, this is coffee, actually. I am drinking coffee, but it's not like the jet fuel coffee. So that's it. So maybe there's something you'd like to see, or maybe there's, through these lives, you're like, man, I'd love you to hear your opinion on this, and maybe I'll give my opinion. I don't know. I'm not trying to start controversy about stuff, but let me know. And so thank you to those of you that joined us. If you're watching on the replay, thanks for watching this. Make sure you still say hi in the comments. I will be back tomorrow for day 2 of 28 days in a row live. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you later.